As you know, Well Cope, you do through wellness, and this all really started because I think you remember this time, I was about 50, and I started to see my hair was brittle, my skin looked terrible, I was putting on weight, I was feeling not like myself. And I went to see Dr. Laubscher, and I just said, I don't understand, because the things that I'd always been doing weren't working. It didn't matter what topical products I was putting on, or what makeup I was doing, or even what hair color I had. I just was feeling so kind of not well. Anyway, she said to me that basically that I was malnourished, which is so weird to think in this kind of environment that you could be, well, you know, malnourished, but malnourished, sleep deprived, dehydrated. My cells were not really getting the food that they needed, and she put me on this green selection of greens, and I started to see everything turn around: hair, skin, nails, weight.
I don't know how you ever could have been malnourished, because you cooked me some of the best meals I've ever eaten.
But I didn't eat them. I think I was on a really stringent diet at the time, and just not really understanding what it took. So what I realized is that if you're not well, you don't look good. And it doesn't matter what you do on the outside. So I started to nourish my cells, and I saw such a change. It was like I had this glow. I started to lose weight. Your skin,
I physically saw it. I mean, your hair, the improvement of your hair was like, it was incredible.
Yeah, and only a few weeks.
I know.
I know. He's here to tell the truth.
The thing is, you know, I've always said, when you've been working, and we've, you know, for quite a long time, we were really highly colouring your hair. It needed hair colour, you needed colour.
Yeah, it was a very blonde period.
Yeah, it was the beachy, blondie moment, and it really worked. But, you know, I think when you are colouring your hair with that kind of regularity, you really have to consider everything. I mean, topical conditioners, of course, work. Hair masks really work. But what you actually want is, you want to be feeding the bulb of the hair inside the scalp.
Absolutely.
So when the hair comes through, it's coming through really strong and healthy.
Absolutely.
And the healthier the hair that you start with at the beginning of a colouring process, the better result that you get. There are tricks that you can do to make hair look thicker with hair colour, but ultimately, at the end of the day, it all starts within.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we started to formulate the Hair Elixir. And because you and I would talk about this all the time, and then I said, why don't we just do something specific for hair? And so all the ingredients are specific for hair, and it's made such a difference.
But it's, I mean, so many of my clients, you know, wherever I am in the world, so many people are struggling with you know, change of hair texture if you're going grey, or hair thinning.
And COVID hair.
Totally. And it really affects people's confidence when your hair goes. It's like, hang on, something's not right. So many of my clients are talking to me about wellness. In our little beauty space that we have here, Stocking Wellco really demonstrates that we're thinking about every aspect of beauty and wellness and how to look after oneself. You know, we've got great makeup brands, we've got good hair brands, but going deeper than that, going to a cellular level to think about how you can potentialize, have the best version of yourself. So it's super important to me as a person, you know, my yoga, my meditation, you know, I've always
You've been through such a journey. We both have.
I've always really, really believed in supplements, but this is just such an easy, modern take on, you know, doing something that's looking after yourself, but you know, the end result is that you're getting a better version of yourself. And somebody said to me the other day, one of my team was saying to me, it's so exciting that, you know, we're getting Wellco, and so many clients have already asked. Like, it's not like a waiting list, but people are asking when it's coming in. It's amazing that we've got it, because it's one of the only things that I think is really addressing certain hair problems that you can buy over the counter.
I love doing business with people that I know, respect, and you know, I really value the work you do, and so that's where I want to be sure that we're making partnerships with people that are, you know, it's authentic, and we have an authentic relationship.
It works.
Yeah,
it really works.